Jamie's not quite with those lions. Jamie's actually trying to figure out how on earth we're going to get to those lions, because the path that we had is no longer there, and if I try and take us down here, we're going to go crashing. We are going to have a disaster. It's positively a cliff face where we used to be able to get downhill. You want to go down? You want to go? You want to do it? Woo! Chad's feeling brave this morning. Shall we be brave? Just go straight, yes. Yes, absolutely. Preferably not straight down. Okay. No touching of brakes going to occur here. I'm only just a bit worried about this looseness of the sand. We might have to accelerate down here. Yee! Oh, what fun. Like a little mini roller coaster first thing in the morning. No wonder the Egyptian geese were so cross. Remember how I said the Egyptian geese are cross at Buffelshoek Dam? Well, no wonder. They've got surprise visitors. Okay. Let's try and find a nice position. Hello, boy. Okay, not as young as I thought. Hello, boy. No, this is a Birmingham boy. I thought for one heart-stopping moment that perhaps the young Nkuhuma male had returned. You know, in other words, Junior. And that would, whilst we are always happy to see Junior, that would not have been good news at all for our new lion cubs. Sorry, I don't know where my voice has gone. It will come back to us in a moment. There's our two ladies looking out calmly across the water. Who have we got here? Is that Amber Eyes on the left? Difficult to see in this light. I think it is. Yes. Hello, beautiful. Easily identifiable with those incredibly bright, almost orange eyes. Hence the name Amber Eyes, in case you were wondering. One of the few Nkuhuma lionesses that is not immediate or not in late stages of pregnancy or with new cubs. She is just finished mating with one of the Birminghams. And then who have we got off to her right? Ah, a new mother. Hello, beautiful. There's definitely suckle marks on you. Is this mom of young cubs? I think this is mom of the younger cubs. She definitely looks as though she's got suckle marks on her belly. So it's one of our new Nkuhuma mothers. I have yet to see the mother of the youngest set of cubs clearly. I've only ever seen the back of her. So it is lovely to see her. They're looking very round-bellied. It might even be... Oh, look at those clear suckle marks. Oh, beautiful. Somebody's got babies. And one very round belly. Nice to see that they have eaten. The Birmingham boy has eaten as well, so they've been sharing a kill somewhere along the lines. Oh, that was very flirty, Amber Eyes. Oh, no. Oh, which way is the wind blowing? Oh, it's blowing straight towards us. Thanks very much for that, mister. He, as he lay down, he exerted some pressure upon his rather ballooned stomach, and that resulted in a release of a certain amount of gas from the products of his digestive processes. Thank you very much for that, mister. Really appreciated. Fortunately, the wind is working to our advantage a little bit here. It's gusting. It's taken it away. Oh, what's up, boy? What's there? Is there another male lion going to come and join us? He seems restless. He's looking off into the distance. Oh, what's around his face? Has he got blood around his lips? What has happened to you? Is that from a kill? Or is that from an... Oh! Ouch! Ooh. Yeah, absolutely. Not for sensitive viewers. He has got an enormous gash on the side of his face. It's, oh, goodness. That gave me the chills there. The shivers, basically. Ouch. Now that has not come from an injury related to hunting. That's fighting. He's been fighting with another male lion. It could be a member of his own coalition. It could be another male in a different territory. They were up in Manuleti, so perhaps they might have encountered the Salati males. Sure. Sorry, guys. Definitely not for the faint of heart, that. And it's clearly hurting him, as you can imagine. He's missing an entire portion of his lip. And that will never grow back. He'll be fine. It's not a life-threatening injury. But, sure. I wonder what on earth happened to this particular male lion. What happened to you there? Yo, right into the portion of his cheek. These animals are incredible. The life of a lion, a male lion included, is not glamorous. It really isn't. Oh, shame. You can see him twitching, scrunching up his face. That's really sore. That's really very uncomfortable. Shaking his head, trying to relieve the pain a little bit. No wonder he sort of was a bit skittish when we pulled up. Oh, I don't know about anybody else. I'm not particularly squeamish, but I'm feeling a bit like the hair on the back of my neck is standing on end right now, just because that looks so incredibly uncomfortable. I wonder how that happened. Right, sorry. I got distracted actually from the question that came through. He might be looking up for the rest of his coalition mates. And the Birmingham boys are a collection of brothers and cousins from a pride known as the Birmingham Pride that came from a farm, wait for it, guess it, called Birmingham. That is connected to, well, it's connected to the Timbavati, which is open to the Kruger National Park and Baluli and down to the Manuleti and so on and so forth. So basically he came from this reserve that we're in, just a little bit further away. And typically male lion coalitions are formed by litter mates or cousins or brothers from the sort of similar generation around the same age of male lions that, because safety in numbers is a huge advantage in the male lion world, move off together. The Birmingham boys started off as 5. They are now down to 4. But it does bring us to Siberia Zumi's question about whether or not the Nkuhuma cubs, if they are males, will form together or as a coalition. What is the likelihood? Exceptionally likely. So ideally for them, what we want to see, I feel, this is just me personally, but of course it doesn't have to be this way, but I would very much like to see lots of females in the Nkuhuma cubs, just because it means that it will supplement the numbers of the Nkuhuma pride. And then, rather than having one solitary male cub, maybe 2 or 3 to provide them with an advantage. However, the young Nkuhuma male, known as Junior, he was completely on his own. He had to set off on his own, nobody to help or support him. And as a result, he's been sort of running scared for a little while. He's done very well. And what he's done is he has met up with another unrelated lion of a similar age. The lions are not necessarily geared towards just forming coalitions with litter mates or with related males. They are happy to form a coalition with unrelated males, just because in the lion world, safety in numbers or advantage of numbers actually is more realistic. It's not about safety; it's about having the advantage. Is very, very important. Sure, that is quite the injury that he has acquired. Our 2 lionesses are unconcerned, full bellies, which is why I honestly think it's really worth reverse tracking them. And what I mean by that is the complete opposite of what poor Brent is trying to do now this morning, trying to follow up on Shadow. He's trying to follow her footprints in the direction she's going. It would really be nice to follow they keep looking off in the distance. I'm going to keep watching off in that direction. So rather than we know where the lions are, we're actually going to try and track them backwards and see if we can't figure out if they've got a kill hidden somewhere here, because then we've got a chance of a marvelous sighting this afternoon. While I try and figure out what our lions are looking at, let's go and find out how Brent's forward tracking exercise is going. Guys, we found what the lions were looking at. I know it's right behind us, so it's really difficult for Gert, but just look who's come to join us. Yes! What an awesome sighting. Hello, little monsters. Delectable little monsters, as Brent calls them. 1, 2, 3. Little bundles of joy. Oh, magic. What a stunning surprise. Tax 2 Mama Fuzzies with 3 Mapimpans approaching. Ah, yay! This is so wonderful. We're going to turn around, reposition quickly. They're going to come for a drink. Oh, this is so special. Special, special, special. Hello, little magic creatures. I don't even need to say anything. They're even going to go and have a drink. And these are the scenes that we have been waiting for months and months. Guys, I'm going to reposition quickly so you can watch the cubs drink. Look at that. Perfect little miniatures. What a stunning surprise. Absolutely magic. Sure, I hope all of our new viewers stayed on board with us. I don't even need to say anything. This picture says 1,000 words. Are we happy? Yes, we are happy. It doesn't get better. Oh, you sleepy little one. Your parents have been walking you hard. Oh, what's that? Is that mud? Is that mud on your feet? On your little paws? Oh. Oh my word. Oh, angry elephant somewhere. Oh, look at these. Lapping away at the water. This is just so perfect. We were talking about lion cubs drinking, and the fact that they were going to start needing to, because they're going to start feeding off kills. All of our lions here have wonderfully full bellies, so they've obviously been on a kill somewhere. Oh. Some fantastic commentary. Sorry. It was just too cute. Oh. And there's a definite sense of curiosity here with our little lion cubs. It's clearly one of the first times that they've had to walk up to the muddy edge of a dam and lap away at the water. Clearly don't have any problem with getting their little paws wet. Shamson, no, the lion cubs won't play in the water. They might walk into it. They're not afraid of it, and they are at this age more than capable of swimming. However, it might be safe here in Buffelshoek Dam, but lion cubs throughout Africa definitely would not be allowed to go paddling about in a dam because of the risk of crocodiles. So their instinct would tell them to only go into the water if their mothers were leading them through it. And in parts of Botswana, of course, they do, and other watery areas in deltas and swamps, they do have to swim from island to island at a very young age. So they can do it, but they'll only do it if encouraged to by mom. Oh, have you got dirty little mud beards? Well done, big girls. I'm just going to be quiet for the moment and let them come right up, because they're going to come right close to the vehicle and we don't want to scare them. So we'll keep movements nice and slow. Look at this, guys. We're going to get to see them meet each other. Oh, wow. Oh, how stunning. This is just such an incredible sighting. It is so, so special. Oh, a little bit of hissing from new mom. Oh, she's still feeling a bit grumpy. Contact calling from between the cubs. If you don't mind, I'll just take 5 more minutes and then I'll pull out.
Family photo.
Family photo. Look at that. Take plenty of screenshot, guys. We can't stay for too long. It's a 2-vehicle lock, and there are other people that want to come and join us, but this is just magnificent. Oh, wow. Absolutely, that is spot on. A family portrait. Little cubs, where are you going? You playing? Oh, absolute magic. After the months of chaos and confusion that we have watched the Nkuhuma Pride go through, to see these little new arrivals and the whole pride together and at peace is just so incredibly special. Since the Birmingham boys' takeover a year ago, we've finally got to the point where the Nkuhuma Pride can start recovering, have their new cubs in peace, and raise a whole new generation of fierce predators. And they do look very fierce, don't they? Awe-inspiring and terrifying, striking fear in the hearts of all creatures, especially with their muddy beards. So, the Nkuhuma Pride, 5 adult females, at least 6 cubs, so 20, what is that, 11? plus probably another set of cubs that will most likely number somewhere around 3, which would bring the Nkuhuma Pride from 5 last year, after the deaths of 3 lionesses throughout the previous few months and the loss of Junior. We've got the numbers right up to potentially 15, but at least 11. I couldn't be happier. And Felicity, absolutely, our little lion cubs are incredibly strong and stocky at this point. Lion cubs are, first of all, very quick growers, and then secondly, they are powerful little beasts, even at this age. Would they be strong enough to pull a piece of meat away to chew on themselves? Yes, they would be. Now, although they are only about the size, and they're shorter, but about the size of a domestic house cat at this point, they are far stronger and far heavier. And the advantage of growing up with siblings is that they get to practice their fierce fighting skills and build up their strength very, very quickly. Aww. And already, those bonds that will be so essential to their... Oh, is it sleep time? Is it sleep time in the sun on the log? And yes, already they are very, very strong. Sharp claws, razor-sharp little milk teeth. Little miniature predators. Of course, it'll be another 2 years before they are able to hunt and look after themselves. But that's okay. They've got the safety of a loving family to protect them. And now we must hope that the Birmingham boys maintain control of this area so that we can watch these little bundles of fluff go from bundles of fluff to adult lions. How lucky are we? James Richard says that he's going to be going to bed with a smile on his face. What an incredible sighting. So will I. I'm going to be walking around all day with a smile upon my face. I'm so glad that this is the way that the morning went. It's very special. Yes, James Richard, absolutely. There will be smiles across the world as a result of 3 utterly adorable little lion cubs. You're chewing on your sibling, Half-hearted attack from behind. Okay, guys, just in a minute, and then we must go. Oh, but I don't want to. But we have to. I'm sorry. Three beautiful little additions to the Nkuhuma Pride. Innocence personified, sort of, and with no idea just how special they are to so many people across the world. Just lion cubs being lion cubs. Okay. This is going to wrench my heart, but it is time for us to go. Shamsun has said that the cub in the middle is the quarantine poser of the lion cub world. And Quarantine, of course, known for his photogenic poses that he strikes every now and again. Agreed, although cub in the middle is now fast asleep. We have to leave them. We have to let Tax come and enjoy this. We cannot keep this sighting to ourselves. There's lots of people that want to see it. So we're going to pull out. I'm going to get Tax to approach. Tax. Oh, okay, copy. Orbs, sorry. Orbs, if you want to make your way. Stunning. Sorry, guys, it was Aubrey that is waiting to come in on this sighting. His radio is suddenly working properly, which was the reason behind my confusion. All right, little lion cubs, one last look, and it's time for us to go. I'm going to send you back over to Brent. I'm going to drive out with a broad smile upon my face. In the meantime, let's find out how Brent's morning is going.